So I'm sitting here, my energies feel a little conflicted because I started this morning off just waking up, listening to Eric Thomas yell at me, telling me to get up out of bed. Not like him personally, but clicking on YouTube videos and listening to morning motivation. And then of course I'm like, okay, Jason, let's get up, let's bounce back. We're gonna eat healthy today. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get back on track. Drinking exclusively water and not the other stuff. And then as I'm doing that, then I get to listen to Jeezy. Then I get to listening to Jay-Z. And I'm like, I'm in my hustler bag. And then I'm like, let me go to church because I really need the Lord. Not saying you got to go to church in order to get the Lord, but I do go to church. And I enjoy going to church because I want to grow my relationship with God. I am a Christian. And I'm not a Christian because I think I'm better than other people. Let's get that out. Or I don't think my poop don't stink. I'm a Christian because I believe that Jesus Christ was born of a virgin, lived a life without sin. He died and rose again on the third day for my sins. So, do I got questions? Yes. Do I believe everything I hear? Not all the time. But I guess that's why it's faith. You seek God, and the more you seek Him, I guess the more you get to know Him. But as I get to know him, the more I'm encouraged to want to get to know him. Now, how that looks like I get to know him, it may not look like the way you get to know him. It's not about me like, oh, I want to be more saved so I can stop doing things that are not good. Do I want my soul saved? Yes. And more so, well, not more so, that's not a question. It's more about like, I want to operate within the purpose I was created for. That God wanted me to be who God wanted me to be, do what God wanted me to do, say what God wanted me to say, hear what God wanted me to hear, feel what God wanted me to feel. And it's a moment-to-moment process. Like I look at who I am and where I'm at today versus this time last year and other years, within myself, I'm thankful for God's grace and mercy, His kindness, His love, for keeping me when I didn't want to get kept, even though times I had to be consequenced and chastised for things I did or for the things I didn't do that I should have done. I'm thankful for that. Sometimes I wish I look at other people relationship with God, I'm like, damn, I wish I looked like them. Like, they're fasting, they're praying, they're happy in life, they're married, they have family, they have children, or they're content with who they are and where they at, even if they don't live in the most ideal circumstances, but they're at peace. You see that. That me on the outside looking in, Or sometimes you be like, man, God blessed him with a home and a great community, with little to no violence. They get to play sports, eat dinner together, the family, the husband get to believe in himself and his dreams, and his wife is cheering him on and partnering with him on accomplishing the vision for his life. I'll be like, man, I kind of, his kids look up to him and they see their father not only as a hero, but somebody who inspires them to be an entrepreneur and believe in themselves. I'll be like, man, I wonder what that feel like. You know what I'm saying? Where his wife stuck with him, good or bad, rich or poor, for better or worse. sickness and health, death through that far. Like, man, I wish my relationship with God helped my life to look like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you know what? But you know, at 40 years old, that when I'm on the other side, I mean, I'm pretty sure I got plenty of life left. Maybe, possibly, depending on how you view it, but that don't seem to be in the cards for me to have a wife who loves me for who I am and respects me and adores me and honors me, who is willing to be a part of supporting our children, loving me, you know, respecting me, being inspired by me. You know, that don't, but that's me speaking for me, you know what I'm saying? But the crazy part is, there's gonna be people who be like, well, you shouldn't speak like that because you never know. But then when I tell them about my life complexities, and then they'll be like, well, just focus on you right now. I'm like, I had to catch myself from cursing. I'm like, I'm 40. I've been focusing on myself for quite a while. Well, therapy, you know what I'm saying? You know, because when I think of myself, I think of me of not being much different than any other, you know, successful man. You know, the Mark Zuckerbergs, the Elon Musk, you know, Jeff Bezos, you know, whatever, you know, those guys, Sam Walton, David Stewart, Phil Knight, you know, Bill Gates. Those guys, man, I see myself like them, you know. I got the vision, the belief, the hope, and you know, well, you do the work. Well, I've been doing the work, but I got discouraged after a while when, you know, and it took a while for me to get knocked down and just lose hope and faith. It did. It took a couple of hits because I kept saying, "Oh no, I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be good," but I'm human, and those hits began to really, really, really hurt. I'm like, it's getting a little tougher to keep getting my ass back up. But here I go. I'm on my way to church, coming as I am in my journey and where I'm at in my path, because I'm gonna stay committed to the process. And like I've been doing, you know, like I'm proud of me. Like I done lost 8 pounds. I done greatly reduced my alcohol usage by the grace of God. I mean, I did have a nice little almost 100-day streak, but you know, that shit ended. but I've been still going to the gym, working out, not giving up, being conscious of what I eat, how I eat, when I eat, you know, learn to listen to my body, you know, and the vibes, you know. So obviously I haven't given up and quitting. I mentioned quitting and giving up. I haven't given up and quit. You know, I got some fight left in me. And I know that ultimately I don't have to be strong alone. That my strength isn't the strength that I need to depend on. It is Jesus Christ's strength, who died for my sins. And sometimes I struggle with not trying to be in charge of my situation. But being in charge of my situation ain't really got me the results that I wanted and needed in life. So I'm learning. But y'all stay encouraged, continue to be blessed. Keep me lifted in prayer. If you need us to be in agreement, you know what I'm saying, hit me up if you need prayer. You know, I'm no different than you. But they say when 2 or 3 are gathered in his name. And so I'll partner with you on your answer prayers. You know, my prayer is that ultimately operate within the purpose that God created me for.